Do you consider yourself rich or poor? What matters is whether you have a wealthy or poor mindset. Your worldview and relationship with money can change depending on how you think about it. A rich mindset teaches you how to better handle and care for your money, as well as how to earn more money. The good news is that your financial situation doesn't determine whether you have a poor or rich mindset. Wealthy people who have a negative outlook can set themselves up for failure in the future, while a poverty-stricken person might nonetheless develop a rich mindset that'll aid in their achievement. Rich people are typically thought of as having more money, possessions, and a better quality of life. Real estate, bonds, and equities are only a few of these assets. Wealthy people do not always have to act rich. Those who are poor are those who overspend. They have no assets and at best no money. True poverty, however, is the accumulation of toxic debt such as credit card debt and payday loans, which results in a negative net value. Low income and a poorer standard of living are typically linked with the poor. They frequently have far fewer assets, perhaps none at all, and are in debt. A mindset is the collection of preconceived ideas that make up a person's thoughts and is created by the influences in their environment, such as their family, personal experiences, the media, and their education. In other words, a person's state of mind is shaped by a certain set of beliefs. These widespread notions of spending patterns and attitudes about money, in this instance, aid in separating the wealthy from the poor. Let's understand the rich and the poor mindset in these differences. Number 1. Rich people invest and poor people put money in a savings account. Rich people are more concerned with the prospective rewards than with the expense of their investments. This is because they're aware that they need to increase their financial gains. They're also aware that there are tried and true investment strategies they can study to use. There's no need for them to reinvent the wheel. Sadly, savings accounts don't accumulate as much money as people assume. Poor individuals are more concerned with the hazards involved and end up depositing money into a savings account where they believe it to be secure. The thing is, they permit your currency to lose value at the rate of inflation for about 2 to 3% annually. Instead of investing your money in savings accounts, invest as the wealthy do by purchasing assets that generate income. Number 2. Rich people have a plan of action, and poor people hope. When pursuing their objectives, wealthy people think clearly and deliberately. Those who are poor, on the other hand, view wealth as a fantasy they'll never realize. Without a well-thought-out plan of action, they'll never succeed in their objectives, no matter how hard they try. Planning to become wealthy and carrying out a plan to realize your desire will help you alter your way of thinking. Would you be able to grow your income by $50,000 a year if your life relied on it? The answer is most likely yes, in which case the thing holding you back is action rather than external factors. Number 3. Rich people continually learn and poor people stop learning. Millionaires make good use of their time, which involves regular learning. After leaving school, poor people frequently stop attempting to learn new things, which can prevent them from pursuing chances in occupations with a greater salary. Spend an hour or more each day learning new things if you want to boost your income. Learn more to earn more, as said by the multimillionaire Warren Buffett. Number 4. Rich people think long-term and poor people think short-term. Rich people will give their future and long-term objectives a lot of thought. Poor individuals, on the other hand, frequently think in the now or short-term. For some who live paycheck to paycheck, this may be the norm. Consider looking out years when you're preparing your efforts to become wealthy. Most rich people toil assiduously for 5 to 10 years before beginning to realize their dreams. Number 5. Rich people refuse to be poor, and poor people let excuses hold them back. Those who are wealthy will take every precaution to avoid being poor. Poor individuals, on the other hand, employ justifications to keep themselves in a never-ending loop. You don't have to stay poor just because you were born poor. If you're born poor, it's not your fault. Now that's an argument from Warren Buffett. but it is your fault if you pass away in poverty. Through perseverance and the development of new beneficial behaviors, the cycle can be broken. Number 6. Rich people spend money on self-education and poor people don't. Wealthy people are aware that at least 10% to 20% of their earnings should go into personal development. It could be spent on publications, classes, gatherings, mentorship, or other forms of instruction in order to move around and think like the kind of people that you aspire to be. It could also be used for networking. Poor individuals, on the other hand, work hard to save every penny they receive. Unfortunately, this will keep you in contraction because it's a form of financial protection. Treat your life like a profit and loss or P&L statement if you want to alter your destiny. The complete amount should be put in, together with the money you spend on living expenses and self-improvement. The remaining sum should be used to buy assets that will raise your net worth. Number 7. Rich people are innovators and poor people are consumers. Rich people frequently consider novel ideas that consumers would find appealing and will be willing to pay for. Poor people, on the other hand, do not consider invention or creation. They're only thinking about what they can purchase. However, this kind of thinking keeps you trapped in a consumerism loop. Start considering what you could trade with others for money to develop an affluent attitude. This could be anything of value, including abilities, goods, services, concepts, technologies, or ideas. Be imaginative. Before we move on with this video, what mindset do you think you have? Leave us a comment down below. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more financial knowledge. Number 8. Rich people make income work for them, and poor people work for money. Wealthy people buy other people's time with their money, so they may concentrate on higher value activities like business development, investment, and self-improvement. The wealthy understand that time is our most valuable resource because it's limited during our lifetime. Poor people struggle to know how to manage their time more effectively and are scared to take risks, which keeps them in low-paying occupations. By investing in real estate that'll increase in value over a long period of time, provide you with tax benefits, and provide you with monthly cash flow, are actions taken by the wealthy. Instead, if you need a simpler starting point, hire someone to cut your grass for $10 per hour so you can charge $25 per hour for your services on freelancing or ways to earn more money. The key to accumulating wealth is maintaining the spread, which is defined as pocketing the $15 per hour difference. Number 9. Rich people get ahead during the time that poor people waste. It's been my observation that successful individuals advance during the time other people waste, as Henry Ford famously said. Wealthy people regularly put in extra time on the weekends and in the evenings to meet deadlines. This is a commitment to quality and achievement. It's not a problem with finding a work-life balance. Poor people, on the other hand, typically spend their weekends relaxing, interacting with others, watching TV, and doing non-productive activities that doesn't get them closer to their goals. Number 10. Rich people know income can be increased, and poor people think it's fixed. Wealthy people are aware that improving their skills can boost their income. They put a lot of effort into improving their value to their boss, clients, or the general market each month. Others become more and more eager to pay them more money over time in exchange for more and more value. Poor individuals, meanwhile, believe their income is fixed. They predict that over the course of their lifetime, their earning potential will fall within a specific range and make excuses why they can't get ahead. This way of thinking will only make things worse. However, it's just untrue because you can immediately command a higher earning potential when you master new talents that are in high demand. Certainly, you'll need to educate yourself, but it will be worthwhile. Number 11. Rich people ask, "How can I afford it?" And poor people say, "I can't afford it." Robert Kiyosaki, the author of the personal finance book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, is credited with popularizing this idea first. In this book, Robert makes the observation that wealthy people almost never let money be a barrier to their achievement, even in the very beginning. Instead, they inquire as to how they could possibly afford something when they want it. Poor individuals, on the other hand, have been conditioned to declare, "I can't afford this," which sadly prevents them from thinking of inventive ways to make it happen. As a result, you experience financial contraction and are reinforced in your opinion that you are poor. Number 12. Rich people take on challenges, and poor people won't leave comfort zones. Wealthy individuals are aware that there may be difficulties along the path, but they don't allow that to deter them from trying. Poor people are reluctant to leave their familiar surroundings in quest of greater opportunities. Avoiding challenges will keep you in the same frame of mind and way of life whether you desire it or not. Don't be intimidated by difficulties. You must realize they continue and come with territory. Never forget that there's no such thing as failure, only feedback and directional indicators. You'll never fail if you keep trying. Number 13. Rich people are clear with their goals, and poor people don't know what they want. Wealthy people have a strategy for getting where they want to go. Poor folks just have items they know they don't desire. They don't have any specific goals. There aren't many places for optimistic planning and thought when one is preoccupied with the negative. Avoid letting barriers derail your course by remaining committed to your objective and adaptable in your approach. So which category do you fall in? You can decide your future because it all starts with your mindset. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, hit the like, and share this video with your money and business-minded friends. Till next time.